Best Buy with that gift card?
I really haven't decided yet. Just like Ezel said, it's a lot of options.
You a music guy or a video game guy? Or
I'm a big time video game guy.
what's your favorite?
Big time Call of Duty. Yeah.
I'll ask you, like I asked Rob, is there, when people talk about this game and they break down this game, the one thing that your detractors may be saying is they wonder if Alabama will be able to get up for this bowl game. And they look to recent history, and some people are talking about the Utah game. Do you think there's any problem with you guys being able to get motivated or get up for this football game?
I don't think so at all. I mean, it's another game that we need to win. Every game's important, like Coach Saban said, and I'm pretty sure every player on our team is motivated to go in and win this game. So we're going to execute our game plan and go in and play our best.
How different is it for you to look over and not see Mark over there next year?
I mean, it's different, but whenever we go dime, I'm back there with Will. So I mean, me and Will, we got a lot of history, and we can communicate well with each other. So I don't think it's a problem at all.
What do you think that's going to be like for him, though, trying to step in?
Well, I mean, Will's been hitting his playbook hard and making sure he's been studying and knowing what he has to do. And we have a lot of time before the bowl game, so he got extra time to make sure he got his game plan down. So I mean, I'm not worried at all.
Does it change the whole unit's basic approach at all?
I wouldn't think so at all. I think whatever we need to do to execute what they're doing, I think Coach Saban's going to install it and trust whoever's back there playing to execute it.
You seem like they have a pretty balanced offense, running and passing. Is that what you see?
Yeah, so far, and just like I said before, we just need to execute, make sure we see and make all our checks, and go and execute our game plan.
We're talking about some of the young wide receivers that you've gone against in practice that have impressed you, that you think might make a big impact next year.
I would say DeAndre White, Keywan Malone. They're really fast, and that's going to be their big advantage against other players. I mean, because I'm struggling keeping up with them, and they're great athletes.
How about Norwood and Bell? I guess they're not as much on the scout team as the others, but you've seen a good bit of them too, right?
Yeah, and I mean, just like the offensive coordinator's been playing, they're good enough to be out there and play. So, I mean, let them go out there and play.
Robert, have you ever been fooled by Ezel?
Not really, because the defense doesn't really spend as much time around the offense. But in the locker room, I have sat in my locker and heard him imitating, and I pretty much know because I don't think I've ever seen Coach Saban in the locker room.
How different is it? I mean, he's like a walk-on. He doesn't see much of the field at all, but he seems to be sort of a celebrity around here. What makes him different as a person? What does he bring to the team?
I mean, Ezel's a great player, person. He contributes a lot to the team. He might not be on the field a lot, but he's making sure that the scout team's in order. He's giving it all. He's giving it his all whenever he's on the scout team, and I mean, he's pushing people to work hard. So I mean, he's contributing to the team a lot.
Do you think you'll see him back here as a grad assistant?
I'm not really sure what he's planning on doing, but I mean, I would like for him to come back and help around here.
Anything else? What impresses you about Michigan State?
Well, I mean, their record says it all. They're 11-1. They're obviously a good team. We've seen on film that they're not going to give up. They came from behind in a couple of games, and so they're not going to quit. So we got to be ready for a tough game.
What's it take to get that? Because I was asked about the way they come back. I mean, what does that take? What kind of mentality does it take for a team to fall behind that much and come all the way back?
Well, I mean, we've just experienced something like that, and I'm pretty sure our guys don't want to go through that again. So we're gonna have to fight hard and make sure if we're on top that we stay on top.
And how do you guard against a team like that coming from behind?
Well, I mean, I say just keep executing the game plan. I mean, don't let up at all.
Robert, what's your mindset personally going down to the bowl as far as drawing a balance between treating it like a business trip and being serious about the game, but also going down there and trying to have a good time?
I mean, it's a time and a place for everything, and whenever we're at practice and in meetings, we need to focus on what we got to get done, and whenever we get to go to the amusement parks, we can have fun, mess around with the other players or whatever. But I mean, just like I said, whenever it's time to buckle down and get ready for the game, that's what we got to do.